How to get out of a heartache, how to move past pain in your heart. This is a question I get asked a lot, and I try to divide the pain from suffering. And that's the first way that I address heartache. Perhaps you are in the midst of a disintegrating relationship. Maybe a long-term relationship has ended. Perhaps you have divorced. Or maybe you are just longing for someone you love and that person is not by your side. Whatever the case may be, your heart may be aching, it may be in pain, and that's perfectly okay. The trick to getting through heart pain is first trusting the wisdom of your heart. Your heart is wise, wise beyond anything that your mind could ever grasp. So when your heart feels pain, the first thing to do is to cradle it, to hold your heart gently in your hand and say, I love you, to be with that pain because it's perfectly natural for your heart to ache sometimes. The other trick and the other important way in which we can navigate through heart pain is to quiet and still our minds. And why? The mind is the mechanism that creates suffering. So what makes the heart pain uncomfortable is not really the pain of the heart itself, but it is the movies that the mind makes, the story that your mind tells you about your heart pain. And for instance, if you are in the midst of a disintegrating relationship, your heart may be hurting, but your mind will probably be saying, he or she should have done this differently. He or she hurt me. I can't believe I trusted that person. I can't believe I was with that person for so long. They ended up being so different than I thought they were. Do you see? These are all thoughts. This is a story that your mind is making in response to your heart pain. But do you see how those stories are unnecessary? If your heart is hurting, you can simply say, I am in pain, and leave it at that, right? There's no need to add a story to it. The heart pain itself, it will go away because the heart is wise and it knows how to heal itself. Time is all that it needs. Openness on your part to allow your heart to feel what it is feeling. But you can help this glorious heart center by not identifying with the stories that your mind tells you in response to your heart pain. Hold your heart gently in your hand. Quiet your mind. Be with that pain. And one day, you will wake up and your heart won't be aching anymore. Your heart will be open like a flower, and it will be ready to love again. And that'll be glorious.